What's going on, guys? Welcome back to hashtag GSM for GM Season 4, Episode 47 here in WWE 2K25 MyGM Mode. I'm Graham GSM Matthews. Hope you guys are doing well. As we quickly approach WrestleMania 2008, here is our show on tap for tonight. Fatu facing off with Jimmy Uso as the Bloodline Civil War escalates. We will be watching that match here tonight. Roman Reigns calls out Jey Uso. We have Candice LeRae, not on the show. I don't know why I thought that was Candice. Julia calling out Jada Parker after Jada Parker called out Julia last week. We have Logan Paul calling out AJ Styles. They will face off next week here on SmackDown. Becky Lynch will battle Jada Parker in non-title action. Jada previously beat Becky one-on-one, not for the championship in that triple threat, but one-on-one she did beat her. Charlotte Flair getting involved to go after Becky. Gunther and Penta will go one-on-one for the first time here tonight, with Penta battling the United States champion in non-title action. Kane also getting involved. And then in the main event, CM Punk taking on Aleister Black for the first time ever, following his win in Falls Count Anywhere action last week here on SmackDown against Finn Balor. Punk battles Black, and I'm looking forward to that match. We will not be watching that, though. We're going to be watching Fatu and Uso due to all the interference in these other matches. So I think power card-wise, we are good to go. I can still fuck with Raw on this. Cannot use this in the last week of the season. We'll try to use it next week. Still can't use that on Raw. Who has poor morale? Is there a morale thing? I guess not. Wesley is not happy, but I don't really care if we lose Wesley. I won't use that this week. All right, we're good to go. We will confirm the booking. We're in Huntington, West Virginia. All right, confirm booking. Boom. Start watching that opening match. Spectate. All right, boom. Let's get into it. Fatu taking on Jimmy Uso, former stablemates. Jimmy Uso defecting from the Bloodline recently, reuniting with Jey Uso to battle the Bloodline. So in a couple of weeks here on SmackDown, on the go-home show before WrestleMania, it's going to be the Bloodlines of Roman Reigns and Fatu, what's left of the Bloodline, taking on Jimmy and Jey, the Usos, in tag team action. So I'm looking forward to that one. We've been telling our Bloodline story. It's basically the same Bloodline story they were telling in reality for so long. But we'll be doing that here tonight, or on SmackDown in the coming weeks. You also had Solo Sikoa defect from the Bloodline and lose to Roman Reigns a few years ago as well. So a lot of intertwining stories with the Bloodline in recent years here on SmackDown. At one point, Jimmy Uso was a faithful follower of Roman Reigns before he realized he was just a piece of shit. Ooh, nice headbutt there from Fatu. Only recently realizing that he is not needed in the Bloodline, that he'd be better off by Jey Uso's side. Oh, nice kick there from Fatu to Jimmy Uso. Nice super kick. Lays him out with a Samoan drop as well. Fatu's been a bit, in and out here on SmackDown, having recently lost to Kane. He also lost to AJ Styles in a #1 Contenders Last Man Standing match, I think that was, a couple of months back here on SmackDown. Losing to Jey in a tables match last week. So looking to get back on track here tonight against Jimmy Uso before he and Roman Reigns battle the Usos in a few weeks here on SmackDown. We're slowly constructing that card to see what it's going to look like. WrestleMania, I think, is locked and loaded. It's going to be Rollins, who will be back next week here on SmackDown. We're going to have Rollins back. So it should be Rollins and Styles for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania one-on-one, the match that we were supposed to do at Survivor Series before Rollins got hurt. So we'll just do it at WrestleMania instead. As well as Becky Lynch, now firmly a heel, defending her WWE Women's Championship of 3 years that she won at WrestleMania 2005 against Charlotte Flair. So should be quite the road to WrestleMania season. Jimmy now going to work on Fatu, getting the better of his former Bloodline brethren. Okay, what's Jimmy Uso thinking here? Beautiful, right off the top rope, connecting flush right on Fatu.
Kick to the back. He's looking a little worn down.
Dropping the elbow, Fatu rolls out of the way, looking to get back into it here on offense. Fatu drops down. Leapfrog for Jimmy. Boom, crossbody. And another Samoan drop from Fatu. Just looking for momentum in this matchup are both men. Looking to earn that advantage for their tag team match. Coming up in 2 weeks on SmackDown, right before WrestleMania. Oh, Fatu going to the corner. Uso moves out of the way. Lays out Fatu. Fatu back to his feet with a kip up. Oh, and a devastating headbutt. It's been a pretty evenly competitive matchup so far. Uso fighting back. Kick to the face of Fatu. He goes to the top turnbuckle. Beautiful.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
He's trying to get Fatu back to his feet. Ooh, Fatu with those repeated elbows and a clothesline. Kick to the stomach. Ooh, and right into the commentary table, too. Okay, we could have another match into the count out. And a Samoan drop for good measure from Fatu.
It speaks to the intensity of this match. It has been a very rough affair.
And what are we thinking now? Throwing. Okay, he's getting Uso back into the ring. He wants to put away Uso on his own.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
And a kick to the face. Fatu now looking for that top rope headbutt, and he connects. Oh my God, another kick. Fatu getting Uso back to his feet, chucking him right back down to the mat. Oh, off the top rope, and he missed, going for a clothesline. Kick to the face of Jimmy Fatu from Uso. Super kicks galore in this matchup as Uso lands another one on Fatu. Maybe third time's the charm, and he connects. He's going to just keep going for those super kicks if he can.
And he's going to the top.
Uso now, top turnbuckle. Waiting for Jacob Fatu to get back to his feet. Beautiful, this time connects while Fatu is standing in a headbutt of his own. And we're seeing a lot of the same moves here being hit by both men.
Oh, that was just malicious. Just disrespectful. An overbearing assault on Jacob.
And he's waiting for Fatu to get back to his feet as he sits up in the corner. Uso now choking Fatu with pure hate in his eyes in the bottom turnbuckle. Kick to the back.
Here we go. Jimmy going up high.
Uso at the top turnbuckle. Beautiful Uso splash.
Jimmy with a game ender.
He's got to pin Fatu while he can, and he does. Did he wait too long to capitalize? And he did as Fatu powers out at 2. Uso going for that Uso call. Fatu going for that back elbow and connects on Fatu.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind. Jimmy with all the momentum on his side. Jimmy displaying a lot of intensity.
Fatu now getting thrown into the turnbuckle post. Kick to the face of Fatu.
Then a knee right to the throat.
Oh, he's got Fatu back to his feet. Into headbutt. Drop down, beautiful.
Jacob's having trouble assessing
Very back and forth bout between these two. Uso's got to hit another Uso splash in order to put the monstrous Jacob Fatu away. And he could be looking for it here. Again, beautiful maneuver off the top rope. We saw that earlier from Jimmy. And the quick cover on Fatu. That could be it. 1, 2, and 2. And a kick out at 2, not 3. Jimmy now.
The colossal clutch. Got this one locked in.
Clutch now on Fatu, the colossal clutch, as the commentators called it.
And he breaks his own submission. Maybe his plan was just to
doing more damage to Fatu. Uso trying to get all of his revenge and his hatred for the Bloodline out of his veins here tonight. A second Uso splash on Fatu. He gets the cover. 2, 3, and this time he picks up the victory. A big win for Jimmy Uso here tonight as he continues to build momentum towards the tag match right before WrestleMania, on the eve of WrestleMania. Mediocre match. Yeah, it wasn't a great match. It was okay. Not exactly exciting, but it furthers the feud between the two. And I would have watched the other matches, but we have interference in all of those matches, so probably not. All right, continue. Weak promo from Roman. Interesting. Becky and Jada Parker. Becky avenges the loss to Jada Parker. Charlotte Flair comes in, attacks Becky afterward. So Becky has now beaten everyone, including Charlotte. Charlotte's going to get one more opportunity at Becky at WrestleMania. Julia calls out Jada for being a loser. We have Gunther and Penta. Wish we could have watched that matchup. Penta pins the United States champion. What a win for Penta. Okay. All right. So we might have to do Kane. I know Kane already beat Logan Paul last week. Both Penta now having pinned the United States champion. Yeah, we might have to do Kane and Penta next week in a singles match. Logan Paul calling out AJ Styles, and then the main event, Punk in black.
That's it. Ring it.
CM Punk picks up the victory. Mediocre match. Well, it's because they're both baby faces, but still, I would call that a decent match. We don't give a fuck about Raw, so we could simulate that. All right, our third match was pretty good. Could be worse. We also made $115,000. 4,000 fans. Why are we losing fans? I don't understand that. I guess Raw lost fans too. Double the price of their power cards. Can't be used in the last week of the season. All right, so we'll use it next week. All right. Columbus, Ohio. Logan Paul says, so much better putting me on a show with proper effects work. I looked absolutely glorious out there of those in front of those adoring lowlives. I've certainly had worse bosses. All right. Becky says, small request for you, William. Is there any chance we could upgrade our crew in time for my next appearance? My current team are okay, but it's not the best work I've ever seen. All right. So you want better... What do we want? A better crew? Okay. I guess we'll get a better crew for Becky. All right. So where's the crew? Oh, fuck. She wants a better crew. We'll give her a better crew. Boom. All right. So that's that. On this week's show, I pretty much booked out most of the show. Jimmy Uso won last week, which was actually good, because this week he's taking on Roman fucking Reigns. You're going to have Jey Uso respond to Roman from last week. Where's Roman? There we go. Boom. Tag team action tonight. It's going to be Charlotte Flair and Jada Parker taking on Becky Lynch and Julia in tag team action. We'll probably end up watching that match. This opening match could be really good. AJ Styles and Logan Paul. I know in real life it wasn't great, but I feel like in the game it could be a lot of fun. Seth Rollins is back, though. Seth Rollins has returned, and he's going after AJ Styles. So we got all three of those matches. I don't have the other match or the other two promos booked, so let's see what we could do. Lita's back. I kind of want to do Kane. I feel like it would make sense, like I said, to do Kane and Penta. Kane versus Penta. And who is Penta feuding with anyone? I mean, is it Penta and Kane? I don't know. So we'll do this match. We might actually watch this match. I might actually watch that match. We'll do a self promo for Gunther. I know, yeah, so we'll do a self-promo for Gunther. We might have to do 2 triple threats next week. We'll see. I was planning on doing Gunther and Kane. You know, I might actually do that. Let's do that, actually. Fuck it. Let's do Gunther and Kane tonight. Penta beat the United States champion, so we'll give Kane a shot against Kane. Kane against the shot against Gunther, I'm sorry. I'll have Penta go after Gunther. And if Gunther loses this match, he will defend the match next week, the title next week, in a fucking triple threat. All right, so let's see. I don't really have any use for any of these other guys this week, or girls. I do for Pumpkin Black and Balor. We'll do a self-promo for Wesley. I think next week we could do Logan Paul versus probably Wesley. Logan Paul's kind of the odd man out next week. I mean, we have already done... I mean, I guess we don't really have to do a triple threat with Black Punk and Balor. I was thinking that, but I don't think we're going to do that because he lost last week to Punk. And this is week 23, so next week's the go-home. We'll have Finn Balor call out CM Punk. Yeah, I think we'll just get right to it. We'll do that. I like that. Cool. I mean, Balor needs to kind of rebound, but he's not going to get hurt cutting a promo, so there is that. Beginner's luck, raise the popularity by 15. Let's do War Games this week. Limited stock next week. Yeah, let's do that this week. For Raw. Fuck Raw for that. We don't need this shit. Alright, so I think that's going to be our show for next week. AJ Styles and Logan Paul, with Seth Rollins returning to target revenge on AJ Styles. We will hear from Wesley. He will very likely battle Logan Paul on SmackDown coming up next week. Gunther takes on Kane. If Kane wins, he will enter the United States Championship match next week. If not, it will be Gunther and Penta one-on-one. Finn Balor battles CM Punk, or he calls out CM Punk for one more battle next week here on SmackDown. Jey Uso calls out Roman Reigns, responding to Roman from last week. Charlotte and Jada Parker versus Becky and Julia. We will probably watch that match because we already watched the Bloodline match this week, that being Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso. Some revenge coming to Roman Reigns, perhaps, for all the damage he's done to Jimmy Uso. So looking forward to booking that or watching that show next week here on #GSM4GM. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. Be sure to like the video, drop a comment, share the video, and subscribe for more daily content. Have an awesome one, folks. I'm Graham GSM Matthews. Until next time, have an awesome one, and I'll catch your ass down the road.